morning, this is Early Breakfast on 107 FM. I'm Amelia Riley. Yes, I am no longer joining you at lunchtime. Instead, I'm here to wake you up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Whether you're getting ready for work, already on your way, or just an early bird, I'm here to get your brain working. So coming up, we'll have some breakfast ideas, animal fun facts, and you'll also have a couple of Guess the Song from the First Line games, all amongst lots and lots of great music. But for now, let's have some Beyonce. Great start to the day. Right, it's time for our first Guess the Song from the First Line game. The rules are in the name, but if you're still waking up, I'll explain. Wow, that rhymed. I did not plan that. I started saying it and realised that it was rhyming, and wow, am I a poet? No, I'm not a poet. I am not good at poetry. Anyway, so I'm going to read out the first line of a song, and you have to guess what it is. I'll give you the clue again later on, and then we'll have the reveal. So, the first line of this amazing song is, I am the sun and the air of a shyness that is criminally vulgar. There you go, there's your line. Let's get your minds working and have a think whilst we listen to a bit of Beach Boys. Okay, we're now going to have a little discussion about favourite breakfast items. What do you have for your breakfast? Are you struggling to come up with new ideas? I'm Amelia Riley, and I've got you covered on 107 FM's Early Breakfast Show. So for our first show, I thought we'd just discuss what I have for my breakfast because it is extremely tasty and it's easygoing, doesn't take long to prepare, and as I said, extremely delicious. All you need is natural yogurt, berries of your choice. I often choose blueberries because I would go for strawberries, but I find that they go off in the fridge very quickly, whereas blueberries seem to last a lot longer, so I get, more use out of them. Anyway, I'm rambling again. I need to stop. Yes, you also need some dried mixed fruit, granola, and honey. Then you mix it all together, and that is it. That's all it is. I told you it was easy. But yes, I have that every morning, and it sets me up perfectly for the day. Of course, you don't have to use the same items that I mentioned. You could add strawberries or seeds or syrup instead of honey. It's up to you, completely up to you. But I do sometimes add a couple squares of chocolate if I'm in need of it. I mean, my granddad always used to say that when you're ill, eating chocolate will make you feel better. And I live by that. Mostly because I just love chocolate. Anyway, I'll stop my rambling and we'll have the Beatles. Okay, here's your reminder for the Guess the Song from the First Line game. If you weren't listening before, we gave you the first line of a song, and you have to guess what the song is. We'll have it again just to refresh your memory because it is very early in the morning. So, the line was, I am the sun and the air of a shyness that is criminally vulgar. That's your line. Take your guesses. We'll reveal soon. But for now, here's Pink Floyd. Reaching the reveal now. Have you figured out what the song is? If you've got it, keep it in mind because we'll be revealing very soon. But if you want to let us know your answer, you can tweet us on @Hulls107FM, visit our Facebook page, just search for Hulls107FM, or email us on studio@107fm.co.uk. Wow, I said 107FM a lot in that sentence. Yes, let us know your thoughts, or even just complain about my rambling if you like. Alright, it's time for our song reveal. The line we heard earlier was, I am the sun and the air of a shyness that is criminally vulgar. Did you figure out which song it is? I'll give you a clue. So did you ever watch the original Charm series with Holly Mary Combs, Shannon Doherty, Alyssa Milano and Rose McGowan? That was the theme tune. It's very nostalgic for me. It was my favourite show growing up. I mean, it was probably too dark for me to watch growing up, but still, I loved it. But yes, it's How Soon Is Now by the Smiths. Did you get it right? Here it is before we go into the news. If you've just joined, you're listening to Early Breakfast on 107 FM. I'm Amelia Riley. If you're still here, welcome back. Right, let's talk about what's coming up then, shall we? We've got another Guess the Song from the First Line game. How did you do on the last one? Can you do better this time? And we've also got an animal fun fact, so all you animal lovers, stay tuned. And of course, lots and lots of fabulous music. It's too early in the morning to do much talking, so this is more of a music-based show. But anyway, we'll have our game and our animal fun fact and enjoy the rest of this hour. Right, let's keep your minds going. It's now time for me to read you the first line of a song, and you have to guess what it is. I'm going to give you an easier one this time, so here's your line. When I find myself in times of trouble. That's all I'm giving you. If I give you any more, it'll be too easy. You've probably already got it just from me saying that. But let's have some Madonna whilst you think that one over. Okay, it's time for you to listen whilst I ramble on about my love for animals in today's fun fact. Honestly, I just love animals so much. Like, I hate how much harm humans have caused. Like, who decided humans should run the world? I know we're, like, extra intelligent, but we've destroyed the world whilst animals are just, like, innocently living their best lives, letting nature take its course. Anyway, sorry, why do I do this? I always ramble. Here's the actual fun fact. That was not a fun fact. That was just me rambling again. Okay, here's the actual fun fact. Did you know that a house cat can run to the speed of about 30 miles an hour over short distances? Wow. Wow, 30 miles an hour. Wow. Sorry, I wish my cat would do that. You know, the amount of times he's come back covered in scabs just proves he doesn't run away when he gets into fights. He's called Timmy, and he's just a menace. The other day, he came back with a swollen cheek, looking like a chipmunk, because he'd been in a fight and it got infected, like the cut got infected and turned into an abscess. So yes, Timmy ended up going to the vets and had to sit very bravely while she punctured it and squeezed the pus out. So sorry if you were having breakfast as I said that. That was really gross. I'm really sorry. But yeah, he could do with running away from fights at 30 miles an hour. Bless him, he is funny. He's very human-like. He was rescued, you see. Our friends found him on the side of a road at a very young age. It looked like a litter of kittens had been abandoned, and we took him in. So really, he was at an age where he should have been with his mother, but yes, he was basically raised by humans, and we think sometimes he thinks he is one. Anyway, here's a bit of Temptations. Okay, let's refresh your memory of the line for the song you've got to guess right. If you've only just joined, this is the Early Breakfast Show on 107 FM, and I'm Amelia Riley, your host. So I've read out the first line from a song, and you've got to guess what it is. Here it is again, just to refresh your memory. It is still very early in the morning, so if you've forgotten, I don't blame you. Right. When I find myself in times of trouble. There's your line, have a think about it. We'll be revealing the song at the end of the show. If you think you know what it is and you want to contact us, tweet us on @Hulls107FM, visit our Facebook page, or email us on studio@107fm.co.uk. Let us know your thoughts. We're reaching the end of the show, so we've got the song reveal coming up in a bit, but I just thought I'd remind you all that Pete's on next with freshly squeezed breakfast. If I haven't managed to wake you up, he sure will. If you think I rambled on, just you wait. But anyway, we'll have some ABBA now before our song reveal. Alright, it's time for the reveal. It's either been bugging you or you already let us know your answer. So the line was, when I find myself in times of trouble. What's the song then? Did you get it right? Did you guess it? Did you let us know? It's Let It Be by the Beatles. I'm sure you got it right. If you did, well done. If you didn't, how? It's an extremely famous song. How did you not know from that first line? No, it is early in the morning. If you didn't get it right, I don't blame you. So let's have a listen. We've reached the end of the show now, so thank you for keeping me company this morning. Hopefully I've woken you up a bit and you're ready for work. Travel safe and we'll catch up again tomorrow. It's Millsy next, but here's Tina Turner to take us up to the news.